Hi Aries, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we're doing the monthly readings. So looking through April, seeing what's happening. We are doing it a bit differently this month, being that we are still in some pretty hectic energy with, the double retrogrades not easing until the middle of April. So we are just going to be looking at your demons a little bit this month, Aries. The demon that you should be controlling and versus the demons that you can utilize and empower yourself with. All right, make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you can keep up to date with all the videos, including that most recent shadow work video. For everyone that does watch and comment on that particular shadow work video, it was such an important one for the year, for the energy, that if you do leave a comment on that video, you will actually receive 2 entries into the draw to win a free personal reading that's going to be drawn at Easter. So keep an eye out on that. Any comment you leave on this video will also count as an entry as well. Okay, so this week we are using the Crazy Sexy Love Notes Oracle. I do have the Kawaii Lenormand with that one that we're going to just sort of check out the general energy for April. And then when we move into the deeper stuff, I am using the Shadow Work Oracle as well as the Rising Moon Lenormand. I also have the Yes or No Oracle for that there as well. Finishing us off today with the Lovers Oracle, the beautiful heart-shaped Lovers Oracle. All right, so getting into it for you, Aries. Starting us off, just some general energy. What's the theme of the month for Aries in April? Happy birthday to all the Aries, by the way. Moving into April, it's Aries season. I love it. It's a really great time of year with the energy, very passionate energy for Aries. Aries, what does Aries need to know for April 2025? Reconsider your commitments. Okay, reconsidering your commitments. Aries. On the bottom of the deck here, we do also have offer your love. Okay, so, are you committing to the things that you truly love and care about here? Are you saying yes to things that you really should be saying no to? Are you saying no to things that you should actually be saying yes to? Are you, missing out on opportunities just because you feel as though you have to say no, even though deep down you kind of want to say yes? Reconsidering those commitments and reconsidering the lack of commitments as well. So with that, offer your love underneath there as well. If you're not offering your love to the things that truly matter to you, that may be the commitment that you need to reconsider. You're committing yourself to things that don't actually matter to you, Aries. All right, Aries, what's going on for Aries in April 2025? What does Aries need to know in regards to April 2025? Whoa, okay. April 2025 for Aries. Pretty much what we just saw already in those oracles, all right, because firstly we do have the snake coming through, which is straight away telling me here, Aries, that there's a little bit of deception, self-deception going on here. Are you betraying yourself a little bit here, Aries, with this snake energy? Are you walking a path that you're kind of deceiving yourself you have to walk, or it's the best way to go, but it's not actually in line with what you truly desire deep on down there, because moving forward in April, this is going to become kind of glaringly obvious to you a little bit here, Aries, where you kind of, the illusion kind of shatters in some kind of way, and you're like, I feel like there's just this moment in April where you have this moment where you're kind of just like, I'm not passionate about this path. I'm not, I really, I really don't want to stay committed to believing that this is the right thing to do when I know deep down that it's not. I'm not giving it my full love. I'm not able to offer it my full love and passion. So maybe I need to reconsider that commitment and move towards other options. We have the ship and the key there as well. So we do see you, overcoming that snake energy and moving forward. And, do we want to move forward in a delusion, in an illusion of, something that we know deep down it's not going to fulfill us. It's not going to be the journey that we want to actually undertake here. We need to actually consider all our options, not just the one that we are currently on, the one that we're currently committed to. I know I do feel that there may be a lot of fear there, Aries, as well, but really needing to reconsider your commitments. What are your commitments right now? What are the commitments that you have in your life that are not sitting right for you? What are the commitments that you haven't made that would sit right with you, that you do want to actually travel towards, but you're not actually committing to that, because once you get on that ship, you can't just jump overboard and turn around and go back the other way. This is a journey that you're going to undertake, a distance that you're going to cover. Once again, with that offer your love card there as well, I feel like this is you getting on that ship and moving towards something where you do want to, commit and offer towards that thing that you're currently deceiving yourself that you don't want to do that, but you kind of needing to reconsider those commitments and work out which ship is the ship that you actually want to be on here, because once that sets sail, there's no just getting off easily. It's a journey that needs to reach its end before you can get on a different ship and go a different direction. So there is a level of commitment that you're being asked of here, but you're needing to really make sure you're making the right one without that illusion, without sort of deluding yourself into thinking that it's the right commitment when your heart's not really in it, when it's not really where you want to offer yourself, want to offer your time, your love, your energy to. And for some of you, I feel as though there is something in another direction on another ship that you are kind of currently telling yourself no. But deep down, I feel that that's my ship. I need to get on that ship. It's about to set sail. I need to really reconsider my commitments and work out how I can offer myself to the right ship, to the right opportunity here, because I know that there's some doors that are currently opening up to me here, and I need to walk through the right one for me. I really need to make the commitment to myself rather than committing to others that I will just sort of go along for the ride, and that I need to actually make sure I'm fully committed and passionate to something if I want it to actually be successful, because, it's a distance I'm not willing to cover unless I know there's no illusions about what I truly desire here, if that kind of makes sense. But having a look at your demons, Aries, we are going to get two cards, one for the demon that you need to get under control, and one for the demon that you can actually utilize to empower you. Okay, Aries, demons in April. The demon to control versus the demon to empower. Very interesting, because the first one there was actually on the bottom of the deck, and it did sort of grab my eye before I started shuffling here, and it's come out for you here, Aries. So the demon that we need to control is depression. All right, that's a pretty heavy duty demon, Aries, needing to really get that under control. This too shall pass. Every storm brings a rainbow. All right, so this is kind of letting us know that right now, that's part of what's creating that illusion for you, Aries, is the depression, the surrounding, the sadness, the hopelessness, the despair that you currently feel. It's clouding your judgment. It's been allowing you to believe this illusion of where you are currently moving towards. So once we get that under control a little bit, once we see the light at the end of the tunnel, we see see that break in the clouds, and realize that this is just the storm. Every storm passes eventually. This might have been the worst storm of my life, but every storm brings a rainbow. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There is a method to the madness. There is a rainbow, with that pot of gold at the end of it. I just need to find it, and control this depression in order to get to it. All right. The thing that we can use to actually empower us, I do feel as though these are directly related for a lot of you as well, but getting control of that depression is through empowering our grief. Okay. Empowering the demon of grief within us, which that's all about the sorrow, the loss, and mourning the things that are no longer in your life, are no longer part of you, no longer part of your life. That's part of where this depression is taking control of you, Aries, is that you are focusing so much on the past, that what could have, what should have been. It's not. I hate to be so forthright here, but it's not. It's not a part of your current life. This is stuff that has happened in the past. This is stuff that you do not have. It's the history. All right. It's the past. You can't go back and change it. Unfortunately, what you can do is use it to enforce yourself to choose a better day tomorrow. Choose, well, if I've lost those important things in my life, I refuse to lose the other things that are important to me. So that's why we're trying to, really find that deep down passion and offer ourselves up to that passion that's deep within us, and make sure we're taking the opportunities to, commit ourselves to the journeys that we truly desire, because otherwise they will become a loss and a regret as well. So you can empower yourself by going, that I'm not going to allow that to happen again. We can't change the past, but we can use the past to allow us to change the future. In pain, find healing and deeper connection to the self. So, using your grief to empower you, and to know that, do you know what? If I got through that loss, I can get through anything. If I got through that and I lost something that important to me, I refuse to lose anything like that again. I'm going to give it my all in the future to make sure that I don't lose that stuff again. I am going to better myself, so that that's not going to happen again. Those sorts of things here, Aries. All right, but we'll clarify that energy for you a little bit. Okay, Aries. Aries, utilizing Aries demons in April. Controlling and utilizing, empowering Aries with their demons this April. Very interesting. It's very similar messages to what we've seen already, because I've got two cards here, or three cards. All three cards really are versions of what messages we've already seen. We have the heart. Offer your love. Love is what overcomes all this negative energy. Love is what overcomes the fear, Aries. Love is what overcomes the depression. Love for oneself. Love and commitment to yourself, to your true passion, your true desire. love for not allowing the past to come back around and bite you in the butt. We have the mice here, which is that grief energy. It's finding that healing and deeper connection to yourself through the loss that you've suffered. The past is the past. That's it. The more that you replay the past and the more that you stress about things that you can't change, the more you're allowing it to affect you in the present and in the future. It's over and done with, one way or another. Good, if that's a good or a bad thing, it's over and done with. That's the past. That's been lost from your life. It's been taken from your life for a reason for some of you, but you continually stressing about it and living in that past energy is bringing that energy to your present and your future. So it's time to really, you it's kind of like, to spite the past, we love moving forward. Using love to help you spite the past. All this has happened and I lost this and I lost that and it was horrible. Of course it was. It left you in grief and depression. But you know what? Just to spite that, I'm going to stand against that. I'm not going to allow that to affect me tomorrow. I'm not going to allow that to continue replaying over and over and over. I'm not going to allow that to be the ship that I'm getting on, because that just takes me back to the same place I've already been. I don't want to be there anymore. The past is an illusion. I don't really want that anymore, because look at how it ended. Look, I lost it. It's not a part of my life. It stressed me out. Now I'm stuck, replaying, reliving the past and being stuck in the past. It's stopping me from moving forward. So I'm going to, rather than doing that to myself, I'm going to, find my passion, my true desire here. I'm going to remove the illusions and delusions that the past has put on me through depression, through grief. That's stopped me from being able to move forward with love and offer my love to the things that I truly care about here. This is why I'm needing to reconsider my commitments, because, I'm offering myself, I'm committing myself to the past. That's my current illusion, is that I'm committing myself to repeating the past if I'm so focused on the past. Like attracts like, and if all you're thinking about is the past and what could have been, what should have been, that's the pattern you're going to attract. You're going to attract the same thing over again. Whereas if you're jumping on a new ship and reconsidering your commitments and changing the way that you're committing to things and the way that you're offering yourself love to things in your life, the opportunities that you're taking, or, taking the opportunities that you should have taken or you didn't take, new pathways, new doorways opening up to you here, Aries. If there's one thing Aries needs to know in April, Aries needs to know it will sustain you. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're stressing that, for a lot of you, you're stressing that following your heart is not going to take you where you truly want. Don't be ridiculous, Aries. That's what was on the bottom of that deck. Don't be ridiculous. It will sustain you. It's kind of telling me that, offering your love and this love energy, it will sustain you more than being stuck in the past will. Choosing love will sustain you. It's like that energy of, feeding the demon that you want. Feed the demon of love and, refusing to wallow. And you will get love. The more that you give to love and the idea of love and wanting love and thinking about love, giving love your time and energy and whatnot, your forward movement, your commitment, that's the result that's going to result in you receiving love energy back from the universe here, Aries. Okay, final message for Aries for April. What does Aries need to know for April 2025? Love message for Aries. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on others, now is the time to give to yourself. So time to take a little bit of healing and really think about, what it is that makes you feel passionate. All right, where is your passion and your desire? What are you committing yourself to, even without even realizing that you're committing yourself to that path? What is it that you are committing to? And is that a yes that should be a no, or is that a no that should be a yes? Imagine all your unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. All right, so dissolve the past and allow the new opportunities to come for you here, Aries. It's all about taking a little bit more control of that. It's a hard demon to face, depression and grief. It's very hard, I'm not going to lie, but do you know the best way to overcome that? It's offering love to yourself and to the people that you truly care about in the world. All right, but you're more than welcome to check out your other placements, of course. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment so you go in the draw for that free personal reading, and I'll see you all again soon.